Hello everyone, welcome back to our complete ABAP plus HANA course on Srijan Institute and Training Center YouTube channel. So in the previous part, we have discussed the various kinds of views in our SAP and we have also implemented the database view and projection view. Now let's discuss the concept of maintenance view. So maintenance view is the most important view among all the four kinds of views that we have discussed here. Now, what is the use of maintenance view? So, maintenance view is used to maintain one or multiple table at once. That is, if you want to do the maintenance part for multiple tables or a single table. Here, what is the meaning of maintenance? Creation, updation, and deletion. So, if you want to perform that kind of operation on a particular table or multiple tables, then you can use the concept of maintenance view. For maintenance of multiple tables, the table must have a relationship between them. That is, if you are using multiple table here, then the table must have a relationship between them. Also, I have also explained this that your item table should not contain more than one record for each record in the header table. That is, if your dependent or secondary table is there, it must not contain more than one record for each record in primary table. Why this line is mandatory? Why this point is mandatory? Let's check it out after implementing. So we will now create a maintenance view for our employee table and project details table, and we already know that our employee table and project details table have a 1:n cardinality, but here the point is saying that your item table, that is project details table, should not contain more than one record for each record in primary table. So if I will try to implement it, it must be getting it will definitely give us an error. Let's implement it. For that purpose, I will go to AC11. I will select this view. I will give a name for my maintenance. Maintenance. I will click on create button. Select the maintenance view radio button and we will click on OK button. OK. This is the maintenance view section where we are going to create our maintenance view. Now we will give a short description. Maintenance view. Here in the table section, you will provide the name of your header table. So I will give the name of my header table and I will click on relationship button. See here, I am getting this message relationship with unsuitable cardinality. So this is why this is mandatory that your item table must not contain more than one record for each record in primary table. So to achieve the requirement, we will have to create two tables here, header and item, and both the tables will be 1:1 relation. Both the tables will have a cardinality of 1:1. So let's create another employee and project details table. So I will go to simply SE11. I will select this database, and this time I will give the table name as EMP tab. I will click on create button, give a short description as employee table. In the delivery class, we will select a display maintenance allowed. In the field section, first field will be MANDT. Now I will give the name here as employee ID, and let's copy the data element of our employee ID. This is the data element that we have created. Let's copy it out and paste it here. We will mark this one as primary key. We will go to technical setting. Yes. Assign the package, and our transport request is 38. So we will assign our transport request. So once our saving part is done, we will assign the data class and size category here. Click on save button, back, activate your table, and we can see there is no error. So now we can create a TMG for our table. So for that purpose I will go to utilities, table maintenance generator. I will provide a authorization group as n%nc, and in the function group I will give the name of my table. Go for one step, find a screen number, propose a screen, and we will click on create button. Okay. So now my TMG has been created for my employee table. Now I will go and create a project details table. So just wait for a second. Okay, this one is ready. Now we will go for SC11, and this time we will give the name as project underscore tab, create button, project details table, delivery class as A, display maintenance allowed, fields. My first field will be MANDT, its data element will be MANDT. Then we will have a employee ID, copy the name of the data element employee ID, press enter. Our second field will be project underscore ID, and our data element will be press enter. Now we will mark the employee ID as primary key, because the requirement for maintenance view is that your item table must not contain more than one record. So if this item table is going to contain more than one record, so it will give me an error that relationship with unsuitable cardinality. So to avoid that situation, what we are going to do, we will mark the employee ID as primary key only. I will click on save button. I will assign the package transport request. I will go to technical setting. I will provide the data class. I will provide the size category. Click on save button. Then we will activate our table. No error. We will assign the foreign keys here. So I will give the name of my header table EMP tab. I'll click on create proposal, and I will provide here 1:1 cardinality. Now it is clear. Copy. We will click on copy button, activate our table, go to utilities, table maintenance generator, provide the authorization group, provide the function group, click on one step, click on find screen number, propose screen, and we will click on create button to create our TMG. So now once my TMG has been created for both my header and item table, so now we can go to our maintenance view part. We will give the name of our newly created header table, which is my SIEMP underscore tab. Now I will click on relationship, and you can clearly see here in the dependent tables, it is showing me the dependent table. I will select it and I will click on copy button. By default, it will show me the join condition between our header and item table. So now we will go for the view fields tab, and you can clearly see the two columns of my header tables are automatically coming. So now I can go for my item table, and I will select the project ID. Click on copy button. We will save our TMG. I will save our maintenance view, package, transport request, and we will click on activate button. Now then we also have one more important step in case of our maintenance view, that Once you create your maintenance view, then you must have to create a TMG for that. Since we have to maintain our data, therefore please take the MANDT field as well. MANDT field is necessary. Also, we are required to create a TMG as well for the maintenance purpose. So we will create a TMG by clicking on utilities, table maintenance generator, and in the authorization group I will give the n%nc. Give the name of our maintenance in function group. In one step, we will provide the screen number and we will click on create button. Assign the package and transport request. So now my TMG is ready for my maintenance view, and we can directly go to SM30 and maintain the data in our maintenance view. Let's check it out. We will go to SM30. We will provide the name of maintenance view and we will click on maintain button. So now you can see here the two field employee ID and project ID coming. So let's give some input 10, 101, 200, 102 and 300, 103. Save. My data is saved. Now let's check the data of our header and item table that we have just created. emp_tab. Click on display button. And you can see the 3 records are automatically coming. Then we will go to our project tab, project_tab. We will click on display button, and you can see here the 3 records are automatically coming from project details table. So this is how you can maintain data using a maintenance view. And you can also see data from this maintenance section. Click on contents tab and you will be able to see the data that you have created using your maintenance view. This is a very beautiful concept for our maintenance view which we can use, and we can use our SM30 to maintain data using a maintenance view from multiple table in a single time. Also, for maintenance purpose, MANDT field is mandatory, so we will have to use our MANDT field. Now I hope you will be able to create this maintenance view. So let's discuss the help view part. So help view is used in search help, and there is a prerequisite that tables should have a relationship between them, that whatever table you are going to use, they must have a relationship between them. And we can only create help view if not more than one record should exist in dependent or secondary table. That is, if in your dependent or secondary table not more than one record is existing, then and only then you will be able to create your help view. Let's check it out. We will go to view part and we will select this. We will give a name of our view. Let's give a name as help, and we will click on create button. Help view. OK. Provide a short description. Help view. In the tables, we will give the name of our employee table. Click on relationship. Select the dependent table. Copy button. Now go to view fields tab. Select the fields that you want. So from the project table I will select project ID as well. Click on copy button. Save your help view. Assign the package, transport request and activate it. Your help view is active, and you can clearly see here the contents tab of our help view is disabled. That is, we are not able to see the data. So where we are going to use this help view? We will be using this help view in search help. So when we will create search help, I will show you how we can use the concept of help view to use the data, to see the data in case of our search help. Now there is some important point related to help view. The first one is, in case of help view, the contents tab is disabled and we cannot see the data from our table using help view. However, we can use help view in case of a search help. So this is all about the views concept in our SAP, and I hope you are now able to create the all 4 kinds of view. So thank you very much for watching the video, and we will meet again. Till then, keep learning.